How you doing, family? Here we go. I'm gonna give it a try to something that I saw Elyse Fournier do the other day. She was using the milk paint from Folkart. I'm gonna see what happens if I mix it with my typical colors, where I normally use my mix of my pure medium, the one that I've shown you in many occasions before. I did mix the milk paint according to what she did. So I added 1 part house paint, semi-gloss, Sherwin-Williams paint, with 1 part of the milk and 2 parts flotterol. Okay. Then I added a little water just for the consistency that we normally use. So we'll see. I have that already. When I was working on the mix, I have some left, so I left it in the cup. And to that cup, I'm gonna be adding very tiny amounts that I have. Okay, let's put some black first. This is black that I mix with my pure media. And I have a little left of this is tallow blue with black. I have a little here in this jar. I use a lot on the previous huge wood canvas that I did the other day. And I have another little left here, so I'm gonna be using also as well. I need to mix more of this. I am also going to add some Master's Touch tallow blue, again with the pure medium that I use, no silicone. A little violet, also from Master Touch. I want to see what happens when I use my pure media with the milk. This is an experiment, so we'll see what happens. I normally don't do any videos on my tests, but every time I do that, I ended up with a very, very nice painting. So this time I decided to put it a video, just to make sure that I have everything. So I'm mixing also some yellow there. And at the end, I'm gonna be just adding more of the white mix that she used. And maybe I'll put some more in the canvas too. So here we go. I'm gonna just lay it down. I'm just gonna be putting a little more in the area. We'll see what happens. Already I see some cloud effect forming on. I never see her torching, but I will. I just want to make sure that I don't have any bubbles. I'm just visiting all 4 corners, coming back to the center every turn. A lot of white is coming through. So let's try to move it around there, see what happens. If something happens, something develops, just want to make sure that I see the effect in some areas, like in the corner here, but I don't see it anywhere else. In the corners, I see maybe my white paint wasn't thin enough. Thin. Looks like it was maybe too thick. I will see. Let me give it a little touch to see if something else will develop. Where the blue is kind of doing that. Let me just leave it there. I'm gonna shut down the camera and bring it back later on. I do see some very nice effects down here, which tells me, look at this, nice. Or that violet gets working. The black didn't react too much. and there was a lot of white on top, so that's probably why I didn't got the effect. If I pour more colors on top of that white, I may get something else, which is not a bad idea. Let me just think a little here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a little more of the violet, which is the one that is reacting very much. And I'm gonna put some white, some blue. A tiny amount of white, just to make it react. And maybe a touch of all of them. Let's see, let's do something here. Okay, this is coming this way. So let's start here in some kind of again, guys, as I told you, this is a experiment, looking for different results to see what happens. Now I have a lot of paint there. We'll see. Some nice effects down there. I like that very much. I like this. But again, we'll see what happens later on. I will let you guys know what happens. Okay, guys, this is like 20 to 40 minutes later. Not much change. I will be showing to you the dry result in my next video, okay? So if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell in order to get notifications. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.